Caitlin Clark's debut in professional golf wasn't just a swing, it was a seismic shift in the world of sports marketing. The LPGA's decision to feature her at a Pro-Am event was a masterclass in how to capitalize on star power, and it left many fans, including myself, feeling a surge of frustration toward the WNBA. The stark contrast between how the two leagues handled this opportunity is a wake-up call for women's sports. Initially, the LPGA event featuring Caitlin wasn't even going to be televised. However, social media erupted with fans clamoring to watch her play. The LPGA listened to the buzz and made a brilliant move by putting the event on TV. They didn't stop there, they paired Caitlin with Nelly Korda, the world's top golfer. This combination was not just about showcasing Caitlin, it was about elevating women's golf by introducing its brightest stars to a whole new audience. Photos, videos, and tweets of Caitlin flooded the internet. The LPGA capitalized on this momentum, turning casual viewers into engaged fans. Even prominent golfers like Brittany Lincecum praised Caitlin for shining a spotlight on their sport. It was a win-win situation. Caitlin's star power boosted golf, while golf introduced its best players to a broader audience. The WNBA's missed opportunity. While the LPGA celebrated Caitlin, the WNBA remained conspicuously silent. No tweets, no Instagram posts, not even a simple "good luck, Caitlin." This silence is baffling. Caitlin is not just any player, she represents the future of the WNBA, someone who could attract new fans and excitement. Yet, the league ignored her moment in the spotlight. This contrast is particularly glaring when compared to what typically happens in men's sports. When an NBA or NFL player supports another sport, their respective leagues amplify that message. The WNBA's silence sends a troubling message: they don't seem to know how to support or promote their players beyond basketball. This isn't merely a one-time oversight, it reflects a broader pattern of negligence. Fans have repeatedly called out the WNBA for failing to recognize Caitlin's crossover appeal. The LPGA leveraged this opportunity to turn Caitlin Clark into a golf sensation for a day, while the WNBA allowed a golden opportunity to slip away. Imagine if the WNBA had capitalized on Caitlin's moment. Fans tuning in to watch her play golf could have been introduced to the WNBA. Instead, they were left wondering why the league was absent from the conversation. The future of women's basketball. This situation isn't solely about Caitlin Clark. It's about the future of women's basketball. Players like Paige Bueckers and Juju Watkins are on the horizon, both possessing massive social followings and the potential to bring in new fans. If the WNBA fails to embrace star power, they risk losing these talented athletes and the growth they could bring to the league. The LPGA demonstrated what's possible when a league invests in its players and thinks big. They showed that promoting star athletes can yield significant dividends, attracting attention and new fans to their sport. Imagine what the WNBA could achieve if they adopted a similar approach. Supporting Caitlin Clark during her golf debut could have opened doors for both her and the league. Women's sports are gaining momentum, but only the leagues that actively promote their stars will thrive. The LPGA took a risk and won big, showcasing how a strategic partnership can elevate both the player and the sport. Now it's the WNBA's turn to prove that they can support their players on and off the court. A call to action. It's not just about one athlete or one league, it's about showing the world what women's sports can be. The ball is in the WNBA's court now. Will they take the shot? The time for change is now. The WNBA must learn to amplify its players' achievements, recognize their contributions, and promote their crossover appeal. If they can embrace these changes, the league will not only retain its star players but also attract a new generation of fans eager to support women's basketball. The LPGA has set a standard that the WNBA must strive to meet. The future of women's basketball is bright, but it requires the league to be proactive in its marketing and support of its athletes. By following the LPGA's lead, the WNBA can redefine its narrative and ensure that its stars shine brightly beyond the basketball court. Let's see if the WNBA can rise to the challenge. It's time for them to step up and show the world what women's sports can achieve.